This video is designed to be used with a companion book by Dr. Yang Jingming. While this video demonstrates the movements, the book will offer a more detailed explanation of the training and the theory behind it. Qigong is the ancient Chinese art of energy work, in which you develop and circulate the body's energy to improve health and vitality. Using these gentle movements and massage techniques while relaxing and concentrating your mind inward, you can heal and prevent arthritis, as the Chinese have for centuries. Qigong maintains and increases smooth qi energy circulation. The goal of Qigong healing is to re-establish a strong, smooth flow of qi or bioelectricity through the affected area. When this is achieved, physical damage can be repaired and the strength rebuilt. Qigong strengthens the organs. The greatest benefit of Chinese Qigong is probably in the training designed to regulate the qi circulating in the internal organs. We know that these organs are vital. If there is any problem with them, we can become sick or even die. Regulating their qi and keeping them healthy is a major goal of Qigong. Remember, only when your internal organs are healthy will you have a normal supply of qi, and only then will you be able to manage your life efficiently. Qigong strengthens the immune and hormone production systems. Western science has found that the body's immune system is closely related to the endocrine glands, which produce hormones. Hormones regulate the fundamental processes such as growth, reproduction, and sexual development. Qigong is widely recognized as being able to strengthen the immune and hormone production systems. Qigong raises the spirit of vitality. The spirit is closely tied to the mind and cannot be separated from it. In Qigong practice, the mind is considered the general in the battle against sickness. When the mind has a strong will, thoroughly understands the body, carefully sets up the strategy or breathing, and effectively and efficiently manages the qi circulation, then the morale or spirit can be high. This raises your energy, improves your circulation, and improves your general well-being. The increased circulation will repair damage, rejuvenate your health, and prevent further illness. When you use Qigong to treat your arthritis, you must first treat your mind by changing the way you look at your sickness and your life. Realize the power of your mind and take charge now of your body's natural healing capabilities. The trunk is the center of the whole body. When the trunk muscles and spine are tense, the whole body will be tense, and the internal organs will be compressed. This causes stagnation of the qi circulation in the body, especially in the organs. For this reason, the trunk muscles should be stretched and loosened up before any moving Qigong practice. Once you have stretched your trunk muscles, you can loosen up the torso. This also moves the muscles inside your body, which gently massages and relaxes your internal organs. This makes it possible for the qi to circulate smoothly inside your body. To practice this exercise, stand with your feet a comfortable distance apart and your knees slightly bent. Without moving your thighs or upper body, use the waist muscles to move the abdomen around in a horizontal circle. Circle in one direction about 10 times, and then in the other direction about 10 times. If you hold one hand over your lower dantian and the other on your sacrum, you may be able to focus your attention better on the area you want to control. When you practice, concentrate your mind on your abdomen and inhale and exhale deeply and smoothly. Remember that breathing deep does not mean breathing heavily. When you breathe deep, keep the muscles controlling the lungs and diaphragm relaxed. Once you can comfortably do the movement in your lower abdomen, change the movement from horizontal to vertical and extend it up to your diaphragm. The easiest way to loosen the area around the diaphragm is to use a wave-like motion between the perineum and the diaphragm. You may find it helpful when you practice this to place one hand on your lower abdomen and your other hand above it with the thumb on the solar plexus. Use a forward and backward wave-like motion, flowing up to the diaphragm and down to the perineum and back. When you do this, inhale deeply when the motion is starting at the perineum and exhale as it reaches the diaphragm. Next, continue the movement while turning your body slowly to one side and then to the other. This will slightly tense the muscles on one side and loosen them on the other, which will massage the internal organs. After loosening up the center portion of your body, extend the movement up to your chest. The wave-like movement starts in the abdomen, moves through the stomach, and up to the chest. You may find it easier to feel the movement if you hold one hand on your abdomen and the other lightly on your chest. After you've done the movement 10 times, extend the movement to your shoulders. Inhale when you move your shoulders backward, and exhale when you move them forward. The inhalation and exhalation should be as deep as comfortably possible, and the entire chest should be very loose. To massage your abdomen and regulate the qi circulation in your large and small intestines, place one hand on top of the other on your lower abdomen. If you are right-handed, it's better if you place your right hand on the bottom and your left hand on the top. If you are left-handed, place your left hand on the bottom. The reason for this is quite simple. The qi is strongest in the hand you use most often, and it's easier for you to lead the qi from it. When you massage your abdomen, it is best if you lie down so that your lower body is relaxed and the qi can circulate more easily and smoothly. Hold your hand lightly against the skin and gently circle your hands clockwise, which is the direction of movement within the large intestine. Circling in the other direction would hinder the natural movements of peristalsis. Massage until you feel warm and comfortable deep inside your body. As you massage, your breathing should be relaxed, deep, and comfortable. Place your mind a few inches under your palms. The mind will then be able to lead the qi inward to smooth out qi and blood stagnation. In Qigong massage for the internal organs, the liver, stomach, spleen, and the gallbladder are usually included in the same techniques because they're all located in the middle of the front of the body. Maintaining healthy qi circulation in an organ requires not only that the circulation in the organ itself be smooth, but also that the circulation between the organs be smooth. Therefore, when you massage these 4 internal organs, you should treat them as 1 instead of 4. Hold your hands as you did when massaging the lower abdomen, only now place them above the navel. Experience has shown that clockwise is again more effective than counterclockwise. It is also easiest to do this massage when you are lying down. It is also best if you have someone else massage you because it is easier for you to relax. Massage until you feel warm inside. To massage your own kidneys, close your hands into fists and place the sides of the thumbs and index fingers on your kidneys. Gently circle both fists until the kidneys are warm. In the summer, when your kidneys are normally too young, it is desirable to dissipate some of the qi. This can be done by circling your right hand clockwise and your left hand counterclockwise. This leads the qi to the sides of your body. However, when you massage your kidneys in the wintertime, when the kidney qi is normally deficient, then you should reverse the direction and lead the qi to the center of your back to nourish the kidneys. As usual, the breathing and the mind are important keys to successful practice. There are other methods of improving the qi circulation in the kidneys. One of the most common ones is to massage the bottoms of your feet. There is a qi gate in the front center of each sole, which is called the jointpain, or bubbling well. Massaging these 2 cavities will stimulate the qi circulation in the kidneys and help to regulate them. To practice Qigong massage for your lungs, place both hands on the center of your chest just above the solar plexus. Inhale deeply and then exhale while lightly pushing both hands to the sides. Do this until your lungs feel relaxed and comfortable. This massage is also good for the heart. When you massage your heart, your mind should not be on your heart. Instead, keep your mind on the movement of your hands. To massage your heart, place your right hand over your heart at least 3 inches above your chest. Move your hand in a small clockwise circle and gradually increase the size of the circle. This takes the qi in the heart and spreads it out around the chest. Finally, lead the qi by the liver and down the right leg. Massage and cavity press, or acupressure, are often used at the same time in treating arthritis. Massage is generally used first to loosen up the muscles and tendons around the joint and to increase the qi circulation. Massage lets the power of the cavity press penetrate deeper into the joint. When you are giving massage or cavity press treatments, you should not overstimulate the area or cavity pressure point. Overstimulation can only cause pain and generate further stagnation of the qi and blood. In addition, too much pressure can further injure a joint which may be starting to heal. The purpose of this massage is to relieve your partner's arthritis pain and increase the qi and blood circulation, and anything which causes pain is incorrect. Partner Massage Technique 1. The first basic technique for massaging joints is to place a hand on the joint and rub gently back and forth or in circles until the area is warm. As the joint gets looser, you may increase the pressure so that the power penetrates deeper into the joint. The second technique uses the middle joints of the fingers to massage. Hold the area you are massaging with the middle joints of your fingers, but be sure not to press the thumbs in and cause bruises. You want to feel the muscles and tendons, so apply gentle pressure and penetrate in with your mind. Do not rub the skin. Instead, move your fingers back and forth and in circles to massage the muscles and tendons beneath the skin. The third technique uses the thumb to rub or press and circle along the muscles and tendons of the joints. The other four fingers are usually used to stabilize the thumb. The fourth basic technique uses the base of the palm. Press your palm lightly inward to contact the muscles and tendons that you want to massage, and then move your palm in circles. Do not rub the skin. After you have loosened one area, follow the muscle and tendon away from the joint and repeat the procedure. Adjust the pressure to control the depth of the massage and stimulate the various levels of muscle and tendon. Next, we will introduce some of the common massage techniques for the joints. If you are interested in learning more about the cavity press points and the massage techniques used for arthritis, please refer to the charts in the companion book. The main purpose of massaging the neck is to loosen up the two main muscles in the back of the neck and to increase the qi circulation. The best posture for a neck massage is lying on your back with a massager above your head. If you're massaging yourself, you should sit with your head pushed slightly back to relax the muscles. Starting at the top of the neck, rub downward with your thumbs. Naturally, a partner may also do this for you. Next, use the middle joints of your fingers to gently squeeze the muscles and move them around. Again, it is easier and more comfortable if someone else can do it for you. After you loosen the neck and gradually work downward, grab and gently squeeze the muscles between the neck and the shoulders. This will help lead the qi from the neck downward and spread it out across your back. Next, use the base of your palm or the edge of your palm to press the trunk muscles, moving down with a circular massaging motion. Massage from the neck down to the waist 5 to 10 times. Do not massage upward, because it would lead the qi in the wrong direction and cause stagnation. Once you have finished the circular pressing massage, place one hand on top of the other and press down on each joint in the spine. Do not press on the neck. Be sure that you press on the joints and not on the vertebrae. The purpose is to bend and loosen the joints a little. Press in coordination with your partner's breathing. Place your hands in position and ask your partner to inhale deeply and then exhale. When your partner is exhaling, press down. How hard you press depends on the partner. Start with light power and observe the partner's reaction. If he or she holds his breath and tenses their muscles, then you are pressing too hard. Next, starting on the neck, press your thumbs into the gaps between the joints. When you have reached the tailbone, use the base of the palm to gently massage the sacrum for 3 minutes. After you have finished pressing on the sides of the spine, repeat the procedure, only now press about 2 inches away from the spine. After pressing, again use the palm to rub the trunk muscles, pushing to the sides and downward. This procedure leads stagnant qi sideways and downward away from the spine. If you are massaging someone, first press gently down on the kidneys with your palms, and then release the pressure. Do this about 10 times and you will feel the tension in the kidneys release and the qi circulation improve. Then use both palms to push from the kidneys to the sides of the body and also downward to the hips. Press and release with your palms on the joint between the sacrum and the first vertebra about 10 times, and then push to the sides and to the hips to lead the qi there. An alternate method is to place your hands on the kidneys or waist and move your hands in circles. Keep your hands in contact with the skin so that they lightly brush it, but don't let them rub the skin. Adjust the pressure so that your partner is comfortable and doesn't feel any pain. Small joints, such as those in the fingers and toes, can be held between the thumb and index finger while you apply circular pressure with the thumb. Move from one point to another until you have massaged the entire joint. With the bigger joints, wrists, knees, elbows, and shoulders, place your palm over the joint and massage in a circular motion until the joint is warm. You can then press and circle in particular areas with a finger or thumb to stimulate the qi circulation. It is usually easier to have someone else massage your shoulders and hips. If you are the person massaging, use your palm, the edge of the palm, or the knuckles to press in and rub. These are only a few of the many techniques which can be used to massage the joints and increase the qi circulation. As you practice, you may discover many other ways to let your power penetrate deep into the joints. How are Qigong exercises different from Western arthritis exercises? This involves regulating the qi both before and after any physical damage has occurred. Western medicine, however, does not yet fully accept the existence of qi or bioenergy and is therefore not concerned with it. Regulating the body means to bring your body into a very relaxed, centered, and balanced state. Only then can your mind be calm and comfortable. When the entire body is relaxed, the qi can circulate freely and be led easily anywhere you wish. To cure arthritis, you have to be so relaxed that you can lead the qi deep into the joint where it can repair the damage. Western arthritis exercises are not usually specifically concerned with relaxation. With Qigong, in addition to the body being relaxed, the breathing must be long, deep, and calm. According to Qigong theory, breathing is the strategy of your practice. In Qigong, you have to learn to breathe deeply and calmly in coordination with your thinking. As you inhale, you lead the mind into the area you're working on, and as you exhale, lead the mind away from that area. In order to make your Qigong practice really effective, in addition to regulating your body and breathing, you must also regulate your mind. Regulating your mind means to disregard outside distractions and turn your attention inward and focus on feeling what is going on inside your body. In order to lead qi to the afflicted areas within your body, your mind must be calm, relaxed, and concentrated so that you can feel or sense the qi. The mind, therefore, plays a very important role in Qigong. Western arthritis exercises, on the other hand, are usually not concerned at all with the mind. Remember, only when the internal organs are healthy can the root of the qi imbalance be removed, and therefore the cause of the sickness be corrected. But Qigong is not just concerned with bringing the organs back to health. It also works to strengthen them. The Western arthritis exercises, in contrast, are not at all concerned with the health of the internal organs. One of the most significant results of Qigong practice is maintaining hormone production at a healthy level, which keeps the immune system functioning effectively. In Western medicine, imbalanced hormone production is adjusted with drugs. Unfortunately, this is unnatural and often has negative side effects. The most significant difference between Qigong and Western arthritis exercise is probably that practicing Qigong draws the patient gradually into an acquaintance with the inner energy side of his or her body. Once this is experienced, patients can start to feel energy imbalances when they are just beginning, and consequently are able to correct them before physical damage occurs. In fact, this is the key to preventing most illnesses. Regulating your body means to adjust it until it's relaxed, centered, balanced, and rooted. When you have reached a level where you feel comfortable and natural, and your body is relaxed, centered, balanced, and rooted, then the qi circulating in your body will not be stagnant. In order to use your mind to lead the qi efficiently, you must learn to regulate your breathing, which is the strategy of Qigong practice. If you breathe correctly, your mind will be able to lead your qi effortlessly. In regulating the mind, you first learn how to bring your mind and attention into your body. This is necessary for feeling the qi circulation. You need to learn how to control your emotional mind so that it is calm and peaceful and you can concentrate. Only then will you be able to use your mind to lead your qi. Once you have learned how to use your mind to lead your qi effectively, you can then start working towards several goals in regulating your qi. First, you want to make the qi circulate smoothly and strongly in your body. Second, you want to build up the qi to a higher level in order to strengthen your body. Third, you want to lead the qi to the skin and also to the bone marrow. This will keep the skin fresh and young and keep the bone marrow, which manufactures blood cells, functioning at full capacity. Finally, you want to lead qi to your head in order to nourish your brain. Your brain is the center of your whole being. If your brain is healthy, you can raise your spirit of vitality, which is the key to longevity. Once you are able to lead the qi and have it circulate smoothly in your body, you then lead the qi to your brain to raise your spirit of vitality. Now you can start working to balance yin and yang and reach a state of wuji, which means no extremity. Once you have grasped this wuji center, you will be able to return your whole spirit to its origin. Your qi will unite with the qi of nature, your spirit will unite with the spirit of nature, and you will become one with nature. This is the final goal of enlightenment. Experience indicates that the best time to practice is in the early morning. The pain and stiffness of arthritis are most severe in the early morning because the qi is most stagnant. If you can do some massage and some qigong, you should be able to remove the stagnation and lessen the discomfort for the rest of the day. Therefore, in the early morning you should gently and lightly massage the joints until they are warm and the qi circulation is increased, and then gradually and gently start the qigong exercises. Practicing before you go to sleep will speed up the repair and healing of the joints while you sleep, and also lessen pain and stiffness the next morning. If you are able, you may add another practice session in the afternoon. Normally your qi is the strongest in the afternoon. You may take advantage of this to do qigong exercises and lead qi to the joints. Naturally, if you have the time, you may do the qigong exercises whenever you can. When the joint is inflamed, gently massage the joint to increase the qi circulation and then do some light and easy exercises. You must be gentle and gradually increase your training as the condition slowly improves. When you have the least pain and stiffness, you should take advantage of the opportunity and practice a little more than usual. The way to judge this is that if, after about 2 hours after practice, you still feel significant pain, then it was probably too much. The next time you practice, reduce the number of repetitions. With a little experience, you will soon be able to judge how long you should practice. Practice a comfortable length of time, and gradually increase the number of repetitions. The best and most effective way is to bring the practice into your daily life and let it become a habit. You should not put too much stress directly on the affected joints. This will worsen the situation instead of healing it. When you practice, you should wear warm clothing and avoid exposing your joints to cold air or wind. After you practice, you should cover the joints and keep them warm. When you're just starting these qigong exercises, remember that you should not focus on building up the muscles and tendons. If you do this, your concentration will cause them to tense. This will increase the pressure in the joint and may cause the bones to grind against each other, which will hinder the healing process. Furthermore, although exercising the muscles and tendons may lead qi to the joints, if you exercise too strenuously, you will cause tension, which will stagnate the qi circulation. Focus first on loosening the entire body and breathing deeply, slowly, and continuously. Most importantly, always remember that the key to effective qigong is to relax and use the mind and gentle movement to lead qi to the joints and increase qi circulation. The neck is the passageway to the brain for the qi and blood. The brain is the center of your whole being, so if the circulation of the qi and blood is stagnant or blocked, your brain will not receive the proper nourishment. This causes dizziness, headache, and in the long term, memory loss and accelerated aging. Blockages of the circulation to the head are often caused by neck injuries or arthritis in the neck joints. In order to keep your brain functioning healthily, the first step is to remove any blockages of the circulation in the neck. This exercise can be done with the eyes open or closed, as long as you are able to concentrate your mind on your neck. Keep your mind calm, concentrate on what you're doing, and feel the movement of the joints. The more you concentrate, the deeper you will lead the qi. You may sit or stand. As you turn your head to the side, exhale, and as you turn your head back to the front, inhale. Keep your neck as relaxed as possible. Keep turning your head until your neck starts getting warm, which may take 20 to 50 turns. After you have finished the head turning exercise, continue by rotating your head. Stay relaxed and concentrated. Simply rotate your head clockwise about 20 to 50 times, and then counterclockwise another 20 to 50 times. Rotate your head the same number of times in both directions. When you have finished, close your eyes, keep your mind calm, and feel the qi flowing in your neck area for a few minutes. Spine Qigong will loosen up the spine and improve the qi circulation in the center of the body. According to Chinese medicine, there is a qi vessel called the governing vessel, Du Mai, which follows the spine upward to the back of your head. Any problem with the spine can cause muscle tension, which in turn can cause stagnation of the qi flow in the governing vessel. The governing vessel controls the 6 yang primary qi channels in the body: large intestine, small intestine, triple burner, urinary bladder, gallbladder, and stomach channels. When there is any problem with the qi circulation in the governing vessel, the 6 yang primary channels and their related organs will also be affected. Since any problem with your spine directly affects your health, Chinese Qigong pays a lot of attention to strengthening the spine and maintaining the qi circulation in the back. The following movements are only some of the exercises which can be used to strengthen and maintain qi circulation in the spine and back. This exercise is a wave-like movement which starts at the legs and flows upward to the sacrum and finishes at the neck. The movement can be from side to side and/or forward and backward. You may interlock your hands and move them along with your body. Keep your attention on your spine where the movement is. You may also do this exercise sitting down, in which case you generate the movement in your abdomen and let it flow upward. The body remains as relaxed as possible. Practice from 20 to 50 times until the spine feels warm. Continue the wave movement described above, only now also start turning from side to side. The turning uses the trunk muscles to rotate the vertebrae, which increases the mobility of the spine. Be very careful when you exercise your waist. Moving too vigorously can injure the lower back and spine, so proceed slowly and carefully. The following 3 Qigong exercises can improve qi circulation around the waist. This is a very simple exercise. Keep your head and feet in place as you gently and smoothly move your waist in a circle. Circle 10 to 20 times in one direction, and then do the same in the other direction. As you practice, pay attention to the waist area and try to feel the movement inside your body. When you can feel the movement of your spine, it means that you are leading qi to it and at the same time using the motion to circulate it. In this exercise, keep your legs and waist in place and swing your upper body in a circle. You may also do this exercise while sitting in a chair. Move in one direction 10 to 20 times, and then move in the reverse direction the same number of times. Remember to move gently. Your mind is always the key to success. This is one of the easiest Qigong exercises. In Chinese Weidan Qigong, it is commonly used to massage the kidneys by tensing and relaxing the back muscles. It is also used to clear up waist problems and back pain. To do this exercise, simply relax your body as much as possible and bend forward. Stay bent over for about 5 seconds and then gently straighten up. Repeat 10 to 20 times. Once your waist has regained its strength, you may increase the number of repetitions. As always, keep your mind on the area being exercised. Usually when you exercise your fingers, your palms are also involved. In addition, since they are all connected, whenever you exercise your hands, you are also, to some degree, exercising your wrists. Chinese physicians have found that people who use their hands and fingers a lot are sick less often than people who don't. The reason for this is very simple. There are 6 primary qi channels which connect the fingers to 6 of your internal organs. Whenever you work with your hands, you build up qi in those channels, and this qi then flows into and nourishes the internal organs. This exercise also includes the wrists. Stretch your hands forward while spreading out the fingers, then draw your wrists back while closing the fingers. Move your hands in and out, opening and closing the hands so that they look like a swimming octopus. If you wish, you may practice this one hand at a time. After doing this movement 30 to 50 times, your fingers, palms, and wrists will usually feel very warm. Remember, when you practice, your hands should remain as relaxed as possible, and your mind should be concentrated on them. This exercise is used by the crane style of Kung Fu to strengthen the palms and the base of the fingers. Simply bend your thumbs and fingers one after the other and then straighten them one at a time, repeating the motion in a sort of wave. Do not bend your fingers or you will fail to develop the base of the fingers. After you have done 20 to 50 repetitions, your palms and the base of your fingers should feel very warm and perhaps a little sore too. After practicing, relax your arms as much as possible to allow the qi which is accumulated in your hands to circulate to your arms and body. This exercise originated with the tiger claw style of Kung Fu and is more strenuous than the previous ones. This means that you should be more careful about how much tension you generate during practice. If your arthritis is very serious, you should probably not tense your muscles until your condition is improved, and then you should increase the tension very gradually. To do this exercise, hold your hands like a tiger's paws and gradually pull all your fingers into the centers of the palms, and then open your hands again to the tiger's paw shape. After 20 to 50 repetitions, your fingers and palms should be very warm. When finished, relax your arms and allow the qi to flow freely upward into your body. In China, Tai Chi balls are well known for their ability to cure many illnesses, such as irregular qi circulation in the 6 primary channels, and also local problems such as arthritis. Many arthritis patients have used Tai Chi balls to cure arthritis in the fingers and palms and to strengthen their joints. Tai Chi ball training for arthritis in the hands is very simple. Hold 2 of the balls in one hand and move them in a circle with your fingers. Your hands should feel warm after only 5 to 10 minutes. If you are patient and practice 3 or 4 times a day, you should see improvement in only a few months. Rotating your wrists is very simple. You just relax your wrists and move your hands in circles. Keep your attention on your wrists to feel the rotation and make it as smooth as possible. Keep rotating until your wrists are warm, and then reverse the rotation and do the same number of repetitions. It usually takes 300 or more rotations before your wrists start to feel warm, especially in the wintertime. This exercise is similar to the previous one, only now the hands are interlocked and help each other. Lace your fingers together and move both hands in circles. Keep your attention on your wrists and practice the same number of times in either direction. Once you have rebuilt your joints, these exercises can also be very helpful in rebuilding the tendons and muscles in your wrists. To do this, simply increase the tension on the wrists. This exercise is very similar to the previous one, only now, instead of interlocking your fingers, your hands are grasping each other. Again, keep your mind on your wrists and feel what is going on there. Once you have rebuilt the joints, you can increase the pressure to strengthen the tendons and muscles. Extend your arms out in front of you with the palms up as if you were holding something. Raise your hands up to your face and then lower them. Keep your mind on your elbows and practice until they are warm. Then practice the same movement with the palms facing down. Once you are comfortable with this exercise, you can do it holding books or other light objects in your hands. Extend your arms to the sides with the palms facing upward. Keeping your elbows in place, move your hands in to touch your chest and then out again to the starting position. Keep your mind on your elbows and continue to practice until they are warm. Then turn your palms down and repeat the same movement. Once you are comfortable with the exercise, you can hold light objects in your hands as you practice. Hold your arms in front of you as if you were driving a car. Keeping your elbows in place, move your hands in circles. Start with 50 repetitions of an inward motion and then 50 times in the other direction. Don't make the circles too big, as this will put too much tension on the tendons in the elbows. Use your shoulder muscles to move both shoulder joints around. First, circle forward about 50 times, and then reverse the circling motion another 50 times. Keep your mind on your shoulders and keep them as relaxed as possible. Don't move too fast or you will cause muscle tension, which can hinder the qi circulation. You may also circle your shoulders with one of them 180 degrees behind the other. This motion has the advantage of moving your chest more, which increases the qi circulation in the shoulders and helps any stagnant qi there spread to the chest. This exercise comes from crane martial qigong. Move your arms like a crane's wings when it is flying. It is believed that cranes can fly long distances without rest because they know the key to circulating qi in the joints where the wings connect to the body. Crane Kung Fu emphasizes the shoulders in its qigong training. This waving exercise is only one of many, but it is a key one in developing the qi circulation and rebuilding the shoulder joints. To do front waving, simply extend both arms in front of your chest and wave them up and down like flying wings. You may move both arms up and down simultaneously, or one up and the other one down. The key to success is relaxing your shoulder joints as much as possible and moving your arms and chest together. If you can do this, the muscles and tendons in the shoulders will be very relaxed and the qi circulation will be smooth. Crane flying also comes from crane-style qigong. This exercise is similar to the previous one, except now your wings, arms, are to your sides as they are on the bird. You may move both arms up and down at the same time, or move one up and the other one down. As in the previous form, treat your arms and chest as one unit and relax the shoulders to their maximum. You should fly until your arms are warm. If you train consistently, after a few months you will be able to increase the number of wing strokes to several hundred without feeling tired. This exercise is adopted from the way your hands swing while you are walking. Simply drop your arms naturally and comfortable beside your body, then swing one arm forward while the other swings backward. Turn your body from side to side and let your arms swing naturally. Swing them somewhat higher than you do when walking. Alternately, you may swing both arms forward and backward together. Arm swinging qigong has become very popular in Taiwan in the last 20 years since it has been proven to cure many kinds of illnesses, especially those related to the lungs and heart. Naturally, this exercise is also used for treating arthritis in the shoulders. This exercise is very similar to the previous one. However, it comes from martial crane qigong. In this exercise, you swing your arms in an undulating motion to the front and to the sides. You may swing both arms forward and then sideward at the same time, or one forward and the other sideward. Extend your fingers but keep them relaxed. Keep your wrists relaxed too, so that they move slightly behind the arms. Walking is one of the most effective exercises for curing arthritis in the shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. When you walk, your mind is peaceful and your body is relaxed. As you walk, pay attention to your stability, balance, and the motion of your joints. Swing your arms smoothly and lift your legs a little higher than usual. Start walking a mile or so and increase the distance gradually as you get used to it. When the weather is too cold or when it's raining, you can walk in place instead. When you feel comfortable walking, you can start walking uphill. On days when you can't go outside, you can walk up and down stairs. Bend your toes down to the centers of your soles and hold them there for about 3 seconds, and then relax. Keep your mind on the joints of the toes and repeat the exercise until they are warm. Stand up on your toes for 3 to 5 seconds and then lower yourself down onto your feet. This exercise is also very beneficial for arthritis in the ankles. Keep your mind on the joints of your toes and repeat the exercise until they are warm. This is the simplest exercise for the toes, feet, and ankles. Simply walk on your toes while paying attention to your feet. Walk slowly, keeping your body centered and balanced. After you walk about 100 steps, your feet will feel warm. You may then sit down and allow the qi and blood to circulate upward. After you have rested for a while, you may repeat the exercise. If you are able, stand with your weight on one leg and move the ankle of the other leg in a circle. If you need to, you may use a wall or table for support. Circle in one direction 30 times, and then reverse the direction and circle another 30 times. If you cannot do the exercise standing, you may do it sitting. Exercise slowly and pay attention to the movement of the joints so that you can feel the qi moving there. When you do this exercise, you may stand up on one leg, or you may sit on the edge of a chair. Slowly straighten out your leg and then bend it. Repeat the exercise until the knee is warm, and then do the same number of repetitions with the other leg. Remember, it is your mind which leads the qi to the joint, so keep your mind on the exercising joint and feel deeply into it. This way the qi will be led deeply into the joint. Once your knees are healthy again, you can start strengthening the muscles and tendons by placing a weight on your ankles as you exercise. Simply bend your knees and squat down, and then stand up. When you start doing this, if your knees are too weak and give you too much pain, only bend them a little. Only when the strength of your knees has been rebuilt should you start squatting lower. Do the exercise slowly and keep your mind on your knees. Horse stance training is widely used in the Chinese martial arts to strengthen the knees. To do it, you simply squat down and stay there. Arthritis patients whose knees are not very strong should proceed very cautiously with this exercise. Only squat down slightly and stay there for only 20 seconds or so. Once the knees are stronger, you can increase the length of time you stand, lower your body more to put more pressure on your knees. Horse stance training is one of the most effective techniques for rebuilding the muscles and tendons in the knees. This qigong is mainly for the hips. If possible, stand on one leg, using a wall or table for support if necessary. Simply raise one leg and then lower it. Repeat 30 times and then change legs. Keep your mind on your hip joints and do the exercise slowly. Once you are able to lift your leg easily, move it to the side and move it in a circle. Move slowly until the joints are strong again, and then increase the speed. Using these gentle qigong movements for the entire body, along with the self-massage and partner massage techniques, will gradually relieve your arthritis pain and stiffness, stimulate healing, and prevent further problems.